Well, good evening. It's a Sunday night sports algorithm recap. Uh, I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of these games. I caught a little bit of snippets of different things. Um, but it's one of those days where, well, we just realized that numbers matter. A lot of the sports had amazing things happen, and we're going to talk about it. And also, I'll go through some betting simulations that you could have drawn off of. There's a lot of things that happened. I kind of want to hear from people about how they did today. I know a lot of people have participating and receiving and giving me feedback about these algorithms. I wonder how you guys did this week. It's kind of interesting thing has stuff happened. All right, so let's start off with football. We'll get into other sports as we go here. Chiefs game's still going on right now. It's 16-3, but it's not over. This game right here. So assuming that holds, 10-2 day. The funny thing was the 1 o'clock games. Okay, look at the 1 o'clock games. I've never seen this before in my life. That is a Rubik's Cube of wins right there. I mean, what? It's so funny that I looked at this and I was like, well, what if you just took all the 1 o'clock games on the money line and did a round robin? What would that have done? It's this. It would have been these 7. You could have put $100. You would have won like 9.5 to 1. Like crazy. You could have took them all on the spread at minus 110. You could have done that too, right? Because all of those also won on the spread. So what if you did whatever their spread was and it was always minus 110? You win even more without doing it that way. I mean, unbelievable, right? So football, I'm not going to go through every game. This is going to be a shorter video, but only things that didn't happen, by the way, Ravens defense was super injured. The alternate score on this game right here had Pittsburgh winning, so it was enough to stay away, in my opinion. It was a 62% Baltimore injured defense, enough to stay away from that game. I mean, you could have snuck away, and the Raiders couldn't stay away from this. That was too good, and the line was too good. And I took it, and of course I had it, and I lost. I didn't take Baltimore, but I had that. I bet Jacksonville plus the points, because I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. And I mean, look at just great stuff that happened. Detroit gets a win. Look at the projected score and the actual score of this game. Are you a crazy algorithm day? So good for algorithm. I hope you guys had good days. When it comes to tomorrow, it says Patriots, right? Yep. Well, let's just cross our fingers and hope that Billy B comes in good. Whatever. All right. So that's football. Now let's go to NBA because it's quick. NBA 4 games. I'm still working on a lot of NBA. I'm waiting for more subscribers to pay for this. Then I'll put some more effort into it and really go into the standing sheet and try to give a better distribution than we're given right now, which is just a mix. I don't know I don't know really what would be best here. But given that it does what it does, here you go. It went 3-1, 2 spread cover. We'd have to look at it a different way to see who actually covered the spread. But 3-1. So what happened if you just bet all those 4 teams on the money line in a round robin? I ran that simulation too. It's right here. You would have also won money because even though the Wizards lost, by the way, I had the Wizards. I also took the Hornets plus 6. Didn't take them to win. And I took Utah. So I won 2 out of 3, but I think I lost money or broke even. You would have won with all 4 though. So NBA could have been a winning day. All right. So good for NBA. NHL will go over it even though it's not over. It looks like Toronto is actually losing to Winnipeg 6-3, I think, in the third. And LA is up 5-1 because, the other way around. 5-1 because Connor McDavid took a major for boarding, I believe. So hockey, mixed bag as usual, as hockey always is. And the number 1 pick of the day, though, Tampa Bay did win 7-1. They hit the high end of their range. That's so funny. That's so funny. Crazy stuff. So good for hockey for that. But Chicago wins, but Toronto no. And see if Calgary could, the 2 pick of the day, what they can do against Vegas. That should be interesting because that's an underdog line right there. So we'll see how that goes. Now let's talk about, I do have a bet for hockey, which is half over. It's not good because Toronto's losing and Edmonton's losing. And Calgary hasn't played yet, so you're losing money on this bet regardless. So let's talk about college basketball. All right. For some reason, whatever comes out of my mouth is the death of whatever that is. I said some things in a video about today, And I said, hey, the pick of the day? You know what the pick of the day should be? I said the pick of the day should be Wichita State. Because I was so proud of my new strength of schedule margins that I was like, wow, Wichita State's played a bunch of better teams and they're ranked to win this game. They're probably going to crush it. Well, of course they lost, because anything that comes out of my mouth loses. Now, I also said, you should focus on home teams because we hardly lose home team games. Today we go 10-8 on home team games with no bump. All right? That's awful. So how do we do on away games? 16-1. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Including a 10-1 shot in Charleston Southern that wins. Meaning we had no home underdogs, but we did have underdogs. And if you put the underdogs in a round robin, it would have been these 6. Do you know what that looks like? Because I connected everything in the round robin calculator to the NCAA file. It's this, and it's $57 with the one loss, still pays $2,449.45. Did anybody do this? I would love to know if anybody did this and got this line on Charleston Southern, if this is a real line. I looked it up. It looks like that was actually what the line was. Somebody please let me know. What if you just took all these teams plus the points and only had, minus 110 like a normal human being who's making a round robin bet and doesn't try to strike lightning? Then what? You still make 2.5 to 1, even going 5-1. Unbelievable. It just amazes me how, one, the algorithm can do stuff like this with the numbers, and 2, how I can be so silly and only find what's wrong with it when we are looking at it. It's unbelievable. This wasn't all that relevant so far, so I'll keep an eye on whether or not this was even worth doing what we did with the strength of schedule, but we'll keep it there for now. Illinois Chicago loses one that they led for a while. This Xavier game was some type of competition, something, I think. But what on earth happened with our away teams? Just because I said don't focus on away teams. Unbelievable. So, I hope everyone had a good run. I'm going to do the algorithms for people that have paid and subscribed for the email list. I'm going to do them in the morning. Then I'm off to Hot Springs in Colorado, and I'll do a video from there. But there's going to be no internet there, so that video is not going to get up till later. So if you guys want me to do anything and pull over somewhere where the hotspot is still active to get something up for tomorrow in a sport, then go to the website, purchase some stuff, or send me some money or whatever. Because I got other stuff to focus on tomorrow. I'm doing payroll work as well. If you saw, I got payroll stuff I'm going to be focused on as well. So even though these algorithms had some amazing days and there was clearly some money to be won in different places, it's not the only thing going on. So anyway, I want to hear some stories. Somebody did something good with this algorithm. Somebody did something good. Sunday was 10-2, and we hit every single underdog, right? We did. We hit every single, the money line here. 1, 2, 3. We hit 3 underdogs at the bottom of the list. Chargers crushed the Bengals. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow at some point. May all your picks have won.